everybody, so I already primed. I primed with the Smashbox primerizer and the Wet n Wild primer, and I like to prime it up. So I'm just going to take a little bit more primer, and I'm going to take the Professional by Benefit, and I'm just going to take a little bit of that and kind of just like press it into the skin, just like by my nose and where my pores are, just right in there. And then I'm going to go in with my foundation, and I'm using the Maybelline 24-Hour Foundation in 110. And I'm just going to take this. I take about 2 pumps. I'm going to take this sponge, and I'm just going to blend it all over the skin. Okay, so once my foundation's on, I'm going to go in with the Essence Camouflage Concealer. And I take mine in sections, so first I'll put it underneath my eyes. And I like to take it down the sides of my nose where the foundation doesn't really cover, and underneath. And I'll blend that out and then just apply to all the other places you highlight. So once that's done, I take my Coty Airspun powder, and then I'm going to just take it on my sponge. And I do not bake, I just blend it in with the sponge like this. I apply this over my whole face with this sponge. I feel like it gives me the most flawless face, and also it keeps my oily skin matte. So yeah, once my face is set, I'm taking the Wet n Wild contour, and it's in Dulce de Leche, and I just take the contour side. The other side's way too dark for me. And first I'm patting it into the skin, and then I'm going to do small circular motions. Just around my skin. And this is what I use for a bronzer, so this is not my contour. This is just to lightly bronze up the skin, and I'm going to put it on my cheeks and then my forehead. Next, I like to take a slightly angled brush, and I'll take my Tarteist Pro Glow palette, and I'll use this shade Sculpt, and I'm just going to coat the brush like evenly, tap it off, and then pull back my hair, and then just take it right from my ear down like that, and the light's there. Sorry, the lighting's really bad. It's not wanting to focus correctly. Same for the other side. And forehead. And just roughly do it on the forehead. Alrighty, so next we're going to move on to highlight, and I'm going to take the clean side of my sponge, and I'm going to take this highlighting shade called Blessed from the Too Faced Holiday Collection palette, and I'm just going to take that onto my sponge and just pounce that into the skin. I learned this technique from Jaclyn Hill, and she makes it look good, so hopefully it makes me look good. I don't know. It definitely blends it into the skin and doesn't show like just a stripe on top. It really blends it into the skin. And just to make that shine even more, I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm going to take Glow because that's the only shade that actually shows up on my skin. And I'm really sorry if you can't like see it. It's just how my lighting is right now, but I have it on my chest too. Alrighty, so I just added some baking powder to my cheeks, and I'm going to take my Tarte blush in Party and just apply that right where my apples are on my cheeks, just to blend the whole face together and create a wash of color. Alrighty, and once that's done, I'm going to brush off the bake. And I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with my setting spray. I use the e.l.f. Makeup and Set Mist. And yeah. And I fan myself to let it dry. And then I'm going to go in with brows. And I use the Sephora brow pencil in medium midnight brown 04. And then I take the kind of like the shaper side and brush through them first. And then I'm going to do them off camera because it takes me a while. But yeah, so here are the brows with just the pencil. But what I like to do is I take my little e.l.f. brow kit and I'm taking the powder. And I'm just going to fill in the sparse areas with the powder. And then I'm going to go back into the concealer and really carve them out and define them. And I'll be right collection palette and taking the first shade Marshmallow and just putting that from brow bone to lid and inner corners, so the whole entire space. And then I'm going to go in with my brow gel, and this is the Essence Brow Gel. And I'm just going to take this and coat it through my brows like so. And then next I'm going to take a fluffy brush just like this, and I'm going to go into my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and I'm going to take the shade Silk Cream, and I'm just going to pop that into the crease just to create a transition. Once I like the intensity, I'm going to go in with the shade, I think it's called Hunts. Yeah, Hunts, and a little bit of, I'm thinking it's either Roxanne or Roxanne. So I'm going to take those, mix those together. So next I'm going to take my Prism palette from ABH and I'm going to go in with the shade Saturn. Okay, so all I did was I added Saturn to the bottom lash line, and then I added Parallel into the crease just on the outer edge, and I'm going to add a wing and some lipstick. I'm going to add Carmelo, and I will be right back with the finished look. Alrighty folks, so here's the finished look. This is in the sunlight. And here is, ooh, this is pretty lighting. This is the finished look. Hope you enjoy.